What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Game Night YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, I'm doing a playthrough of Iron Helm by Jason Glover, guys. Once again, we're keeping the train rolling, dudes. We're keeping the train rolling. I say it every time. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm having too much fun, dudes. I love Iron Helm. Feels really, really good to be playing this game. And I'm super stoked for UnderQuest to come out. So it's been nice, kind of like reacquainting myself with the mechanics of Iron Helm. And it's been really fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. So we're going to go ahead and get another random character set up in today's video. I'm going to get the cards shuffled up real quick before we do so. And then we're going to hop right into the playthrough. Once again, I'm using the expansions. So I'm using the Beast and Burdens expansion. That adds these affliction cards right here, and it adds some new enemies to the game as well. I'm also using the Loot and Lore pack, which adds some new plot cards, and it also adds some new loot, of course, and some potions as well. I believe there's a couple energy potions that get added in. And we're using the Fanny pack, which also adds in some new loot. It's like fan-made loot, I believe. So we got a bunch of new loot to get. There's a bunch of new enemies to fight. And there's a bunch of new plot cards to experience, even mini-bosses, which I think is Beast and Burdens pack, I want to say, adds the mini-bosses. Yeah, so we've got some mini-bosses in the plot deck, too, that are pretty fearsome, but they give you 4 eyes toward reaching the boss, if I remember correctly. So I think all 3 of them do, actually. So yeah, so there's a high risk, high reward with those. Okay, we got the enemies shuffled up. We're using the classic OG dungeon deck. We'll get to some Howling Abyss here in the near future. Okay, we'll get this nice and mixed up here. And then last but not least, we're going to mix up the blessing tokens. And, because I got that goldfish memory, I'm going to put one off to the side. And that is going to serve as a reminder for me in case we make it to the boss to use my blessing tokens. There we go. Okay, now we're going to get our character set up and ready to go, guys. So let's set up all 8 of the create a characters. And of course, if you're not aware, or if you're new to the channel and you're interested in Iron Helm, I have an Iron Helm playlist with dozens of Iron Helm playthroughs, and I've gone through all of the original base game characters that came with all the expansions that came with the base game, all of that. I've gone through all of those multiple times. So I'm going to be using this character creation system here, which I've been doing for the past few videos, and it's amazing. I'm really, really digging it. So we're going to go ahead and roll. This is going to be 1 through 8, and if we roll 9 or higher, we're going to re-roll. Okay, we got a 9, so we're going to re-roll. We got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to play a dwarf. Nice. Okay, so we've got a new race once again. No repeats so far. So we're going to put our dwarf buddy up this way, and then we're going to lay out all of these cards. I'm noticing Necromancer here. That would be cool if we roll a 1. So same thing. It's going to go from 1 through 7. If we roll 8 or higher, we're going to re-roll. And we got 3. 1, 2, 3. A monk. Interesting. A dwarf monk. Okay, I don't know if I've ever played as a dwarf or a monk. I honestly can't remember. And then we're going to pick our star sign. So let's lay these out. And we're going to roll a d6, and we're going to go from 1 through 6 to pick our star sign. We've got 4, so we're going to pick this card here. And then we're going to roll a d6 again. If we get a 1, 2, or a 3, we're going to be of the raven. And if we get a 4, 5, or a 6, we'll be of the snake. And we got a 1, so we're going to be of the raven. So we've got a dwarf monk of the Raven. That is our character for today. So cool, man. I love this creation system. So many combinations. So with the dwarf, we've got 11 health. And then as the monk, we've got plus 4 health. So we've got 15 health. So we're going to leave 3 tokens behind since the game comes with 18 tokens. Find it easier to just leave behind, count how many you're not getting rather than count how many you are getting. And then we're going to get 7 energy and then plus 3 energy as a monk, so 10 energy. So we're going to leave 4 of these tokens behind since the game comes with 14. There we go. I believe I left 4 behind. I did. And then we can hold up to 12 weight of items as a dwarf. Dude, he's a beast. That is incredible. That's sick. That means we're going to be able to get, like, if we get fortunate enough to find it, like really strong armor, a weapon. We'll still have encumbrance left over to hold items in our inventory. Dude, that's amazing. Cool. And then we start with 3 rations as a monk. Dude, that is awesome. But we get no starting gold, which makes sense. We're a monk. That does make sense. And then our race ability as a dwarf, it says you gain 1 health whenever you resolve the treasure card. That actually sounds familiar. I think I have played as a dwarf in the past before. I don't know if I've ever played as a monk, though. So, yeah, so whenever we resolve the treasure card in the dungeon deck, we're going to gain 1 health. That's cool. And then for the monk, it says The words of wisdom painted with a quill. Praise the gentle and scorn the violent. Brick on brick we build a temple of peace, sanctuary of rest atop a hill. Balance at hand as evil is silent. By my heavy foot wickedness will cease. That actually sounds familiar. Maybe I have played as a monk before. And then it says, pick a starting skill. Martial arts, dash, dodge, or sixth sense. OMG, dude, we can start with sixth sense. Let's check out our star sign before we pick our skill, because the starting trapping, we might be able to get like a little good combo between our skill and starting trapping. So with the Raven star sign, we have the agility attribute proficiency, and we start with -1 morality. I don't know what the deal is. All the characters I've been playing lately are like immoral. They start with negative morality, but unfortunately it doesn't really, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, it really doesn't matter too much, honestly, in Iron Helm. So it says pick a starting trapping. Short bow, leather armor, or raven staff. I think I'm gonna go, I mean, we need a weapon. It's really neat that you can pick these different things with the star sign, but without a weapon, you're like screwed pretty much. So like it seems like it's just always best to pick the weapon. So I'm going to go with the short bow in this case. So let's go ahead and find the short bow trapping. Leather armor is just kind of meh anyway. Where is the short bow? There it is, the short bow. Okay, so we're going to start with the short bow. It weighs 1, so we're going to put this on 1. It says deal 2 damage to your foe before taking initial damage, and you must re-roll die results of 6. It's kind of like the dagger in the sense that you have to re-roll die results of 6, but when the enemy gets to attack first, you deal 2 damage to them before they inflict initial damage. That's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we can pick martial arts, dash, dodge, or sixth sense. We're going straight to sixth sense, guys. I mean, I have to. It's too good. You have to. Once per dungeon level, you may either avoid an ambush, or you can reveal both dungeon cards and choose one to resolve. It's just too good. We've got to pick it. Got to pick it. The game's hard enough. So we've got to give ourselves every opportunity to succeed that we can. So we've got a dwarf monk of the Raven right here, guys, with our short bow. And we're ready to go, dudes. I believe we are ready to go. I think that's it, guys. I really wish we had some armor. Hopefully we could find some armor. Maybe I should have picked the leather armor. Nah, we're good. We really need a weapon. Okay, we're going in on level 1 as a dwarf monk of the Raven in Iron Helm. Here we go, guys. What do we got in the first room? An arrow trap to start things out. Your curiosity with the ruby-eyed statue comes at a cost. Gain 1 poison token. We're going to do it. It's always best to just take the 1 poison rather than push into a skirmish or an ambush. Let's keep on going. We've got an ambush, and we're going to do it. You catch your foe by surprise and gain the upper hand. Draw an enemy card and ignore their initial damage. Add the dungeon level to their health. So +1 to the health of a skinkling. Starting out nice and easy, dude. It's like a video game. Easy enemies in the first level. He's got a whopping 2 health. He does no damage, 1 treasure class, he's weak to fire, he drops a gold, and when the skinkling successfully hits, you gain 1 poison token, but we're attacking first, so that's going to ignore our deal 2 damage to your foe before taking initial damage part of our short bow, because we're not taking any initial damage, we're attacking him, we're ambushing him. So I'm going to spend 1 energy, and we're going to sneak in the shadows, and the dwarf is going to take a shot at the skinkling without him even noticing. Anything but a 1. Boom, hit him for 5 damage. He's dead. We take him out with 1 arrow, dude. Skinkling drops to the ground. We scurry over. We rummage through his pockets. We pick up a gold. And he's got a loot. We can either take a loot or a gold. We're going to go for the loot and hope for some armor. Boom. Or a ration. That works too. You may discard this card to regain 2 energy. Ooh, okay. Oh, you know what? You know what I just realized? I think I misplayed this card in the last playthrough. That video will have come out by now, but I'm actually recording this on the same day. Yeah, I think I misplayed this card in my last playthrough. I actually gave myself 2 rations instead of energy. But you know what? Spoilers, if you haven't seen it. It would have ended the same anyway. We would have lost anyway. So it is what it is. Yeah, so this is going to allow us to regain 2 energy whenever we discard it. Okay, cool. I believe that is it. And then we're going to get the skinkling in our graveyard over this way. Nice. Okay, let's keep on exploring the dungeon. We've got another ambush. Dude, we're just going to sneak up on everybody, guys. This is how I play Skyrim. I always play as like a thief, like a thief ranger, and just sneak around with a bow and like pop everybody from the shadows. That's what we're going to do. So +1 to the health of an unblessed. Oh man, okay. This is a more formidable foe than the skinkling over there. At least we're getting the jump on him. It says that if you defeat an unblessed, you gain 1 blessing token, and you move up 1 on the morality tracker. These guys are so evil that you get to move up on the morality track just for defeating them. So we're going to take a shot at them. I'm actually going to roll 3 dice. We're going to spend 3 energy, and I feel okay doing that too, especially since we picked up that ration, and we can regain a couple after this. Let's see if we can do 10 damage to this guy. Also, we have to re-roll die results of 6 with the bow, the short bow. Okay, so we're going to have to re-roll the 6, unfortunately. That would have been really nice. Oh, let's go, guys. We got 6 plus 4 is 10 exact lethal damage. Let's go, dude. Perfect lethal damage. We take them down in 1 shot. Dude, we're just sneaking around in the shadows, just taking down everybody with our bow. We're going to get a gold from him. We are going to get a treasure from him. Bam. Amazing. The best armor in the game. Scale armor. Subtract 2 from initial damage and counter strikes. Cannot use the conceal or shadow skill. Also, I forgot to increase my encumbrance here up to 2. And this weighs 3, so we're going to go up to 5. Insane armor. So we're blocking 2 damage from initial damage and counter strikes. Insane. We cannot use the conceal or shadow skills, but we're not worried about it. We'll be all right. We're concealing ourselves in the shadows well enough without those. And then if you defeat an unblessed, you gain 1 blessing token. Don't mind if I do. And you move up 1 on the morality track. Dude, this guy gives you so much stuff. A blessing token, you move up on the morality track. He gives you a gold and a loot. He gives you like 1 of everything you could possibly get, pretty much. That is awesome. And we get him in our discard pile. Insanely good. Insanely good. Okay, let's keep on going. We've got a skirmish here. I'm not liking that too much. Ooh. We haven't seen many skirmishes. We haven't seen many other cards either, though. I'm going to push my luck. Into a clearing. Okay, good. We got lucky. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw a plot card, and it is the passageway. You notice a strange rock protruding from the wall. You run your hand across it, and suddenly the ground begins to shake. You stumble to the ground as dust fills the air. When you arise, you notice a secret passageway where there was once a wall. Draw another plot card, and we gain 1 eye toward the boss, 1 icon. Okay, we're going to draw another plot card as we make our way through the secret passage. What is inside? In the clearing, you find a towering shrine, covered in vegetation. You are overwhelmed by a sense of power just as a gentle breeze rushes past you. Gain blessing tokens equal to your position on the morality track. We're at 0, so we're not going to gain any, but we do gain 3 icons and go up to 4. So we're speed running our way to the boss right now. We're also going to get another plot card at the end of the level. So that's going to be 3 plot cards just on level 1. Okay, let's keep on going. We got the altar here. It says, sometimes a sanctuary is found in the least expected place. You drop at the altar and pray for, we could pray for a blessing and gain a blessing token, or we could pray for healing and discard d6 minus d6 poison tokens. Let's get this poison off of us. We just don't want doubles. Okay, cool. We get to remove 3. We've only got 1, so we'll go ahead and remove that. Excellent. Okay, we'll make our way down from the altar and into the next room in the dungeon. And guys, let's go. We found treasure. With our erase ability, we would gain 1 health whenever you resolve the treasure card, but we're already at full health. So you find an open chest that has been looted. A single coin remains. Gain 1 gold. Go ahead and gain a gold. We're up to 3, and we're going into the last room. No, actually, second to last room of the level. You have spotted a relatively quiet location to set up camp. It will not be long before you attract attention to yourself. Choose one of the following actions. We can cook, spend 1 ration to gain 3 energy, or we can search to gain a ration, or we can rest to spend 1 ration to gain 2 health and lose 1 poison. Well, we don't need to rest because we're at full health and we don't have poison. I'm tempted to just spend one of our many rations to gain back some energy, honestly. I think I'm going to do that. So let's spend one ration to gain 3 energy. Boing. Boom. There we go. We're only missing 1 energy now. Cool. And we still have our rations here that we can discard to regain 2 energy. So we should be good on energy. We're going to get to attack a lot. Okay, now it's the last room of level 1. And we found a merchant. Let's go, guys. That was a nice little string of rooms right there at the end. Deep in the dungeon seems like a strange place to set up shop, but who are you to question his sanity? You may make a purchase from the merchant. Okay, so he's on level 1. He's going to have 1 loot in the form of an emerald and 1 potion in the form of an antidote. I definitely want the antidote. So let's give him 1 gold, and we're going to go up to 6 encumbrance and pick up the antidote. And the emerald is actually pretty good, but it costs 3. So I'm going to go ahead and let him keep the emerald, I think. Yeah, we'll let him keep the emerald. I don't really want to sell anything. And we'll move on from the merchant. And we'll start making our way down to level 2, guys. We found the doorway with a long stairway leading down to level 2. And we're going to head on down. So we're going to shuffle up the dungeon deck here. The Dwarf Monk of the Raven is doing pretty well, guys. I got to say, we're at full health. We're only missing 1 energy. We've got ourselves a blessing token. We've got 2 rations, 2 gold. We found scale armor, the best armor in the game. We got 6 cents, the best skill in the game. We got an antidote. Let's go, guys. We're rocking and rolling right now, dude. Okay. Do we only fight 2 enemies? Yep. Okay. 1 more and we'll be able to get a, what was it? Agility, I think, of the Raven? Yeah, an agility skill if we choose to do so. Okay. We're going to eat a ration in between levels. That's going to gain us our 1 missing energy back. So we're back to full energy, full health, full energy. Let's go. We've got no poison. We're going to move into level 2 of the dungeon and we're going to draw a plot card and it is the well. Near the center of the clearing stands an old well. On closer inspection, you notice the well is full of sweet-smelling water. Do you dare take a sip? Okay, so we can either drink from the well, or we can say that we're not thirsty, and you decide it wise not to take the chance, and you move on. Well, all that we would really get is gaining health or energy, but we don't need that. Cure all poison, we don't need that, and the only other thing that we could ask for is gaining a blessing, which I'm not that worried about, but there's a risk of getting poisoned. And we do have an antidote, but I'd rather not get poisoned. So I think that we're just going to say we're not thirsty and decide it wise not to take the chance and move on. We do get 2 eyes toward finding the boss, so we go up to 6 right there. Okay, and that's it, guys. We're going into level 2 of the dungeon. Here we go. The dwarf is sneaking down into level 2 with his bow. We got a skirmish here. Kind of want to push my luck. I'm going to push my luck into an ambush, and fortunately for us, guys, we've got 6th sense here. So it says that once per dungeon level, you may avoid an ambush. So we're going to go ahead and use that to avoid this ambush. See what I'm saying, dude? 6th sense is insane. It's insanely good. We've got a skirmish, and ooh, I'm in the same predicament once again. Well, we know that 2 of these are removed. We've got about a 50-50 shot here. But you know what? I don't know if I want to risk it. I think I'm going to go ahead and resolve this. You draw your weapon and are ready for battle. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level +2 to their health. So +4 to the health of a consuming mass. The good old consuming mass. He's got 11 health. Your hand weapon is lost if you roll more than 2 ones during an attack. I say it every time. It's never happened. Let's hope it doesn't happen today. He's going to attack first. He does +3 damage. And we're blocking 2 damage with our scale armor, and we deal 2 damage to your foe before taking initial damage with the short bow. So he's going to go from 11 down to 9 HP. That's really cool, by the way. And then he's going to attack, and he's doing +1 to his roll. And he does 4 + 1 is 5. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a big old hit right there, dude. That's not cool. That is not cool. We're going to retaliate here. I'm going to spend... Oof, I'm going to spend 3. I'm going to spend 3. We're going to try to take this guy down. Nice. We got 11 damage right there. Perfect. Get out of my town, bro. Let's go. He's got a treasure class of 2. So we're going to get a loot and a potion. The loot is... Wait, let me make sure I'm good here. 1, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're at 6. Okay, let's see what the loot is. A health potion. Let's go, dude. You may discard this card to gain 4 health. So we're going to put that down this way. It weighs 1, so we're up to 7. We also get a potion. An energy potion. Let's go. You may discard this card to gain 2 energy. Dude. So we're up to 8 encumbrance. And remember, we can hold up to 12. Dude, we've got like the 3 best potions. Energy potion, health potion, and antidote. That is amazing. And then we get the consuming mass in our graveyard over here. And we've got 3 enemies in the grave. Let's see if we want any agility skills here. Dash would probably be good. I'm not too concerned about martial arts. Conceal we can't use with the scale armor, or shadow, so those are out of the question. Dude, we could get archery. When using a bow, you may reroll all die results of 1. Dude, I like rarely ever get this. Dude, should we just lean hard into the dwarf being like a stealthy bow dude? That could be pretty sick, guys. That could be pretty sick. It's either that or we go for dodge. You gain 1 less poison damage from the arrow trap, which is always really good. Or dash. Once per dungeon level, you may spend energy to avoid any dungeon card. Roll to see how much energy you spend. Either half your energy, 1 energy, or no energy. I kind of like archery, dude. This is fun. I think this is more fun. We're going to go with this. So when using a bow, you may reroll all die results of 1. So that's going to kind of counteract the fact that we have to reroll die results of 6. So let's go with archery. That's cool, dude. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. This is a very unique little character right here. Okay, I believe that is it. Do we want to do anything else? I think I'm going to go ahead and actually use my healing potion now. So we're going to discard this to gain 4 health, and that was a loot healing potion. So we're going to gain 4 health back. We're only missing 1. And you know what? I could also use my energy potion and discard this to regain 2 energy. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to put that in the potion discard. Go down to 6 encumbrance, and we're going to gain 2 energy. So we're only missing 1 health and 1 energy. Nice. Okay, let's keep on going into level 2, guys, with our dwarf monk of the Raven. Nice. We found an altar. Let's go ahead and pray for a blessing and get a second blessing token since we don't have any poison on us. We'll keep going. Found an ambush, and we're going to do it. We catch our foe by surprise. Add the dungeon level to the health of 2 to the health of an octahedron. Oh, man. If you guys saw the last playthrough, you'll know that this guy was kind of a pain in the butt. We get to attack first this time. I think I'm just going to go ahead and spend the 3. Spend the 3. Oh, by the way, it says you gain an affliction if you roll 2 or more 1s during an attack. But hey, fortunately for us, we've got archery, so we get to re-roll all of our 1s. That's perfect against this guy. Go ahead and attack him. And dude, we got 14 damage on this guy. We are just destroying everything, dude. Sneaking around in the shadows with the bow. This is cool, man. This is such a cool character. He's got a treasure class of 2, so we're going to get a loot. A shield. Oh, man, that would be so sick, but we've got a 2-handed weapon here. We could hang on to it and then sell it. So it weighs 3, so we would go up to 9. So we're just going to hang on to it in our backpack down here. We also get a potion, and it is another antidote. Let's go, guys. So we're going to go up to 10. Cool, yeah, so the dwarf can go all the way max to max encumbrance at 12. That's insane. And then we're going to get this guy in the discard pile. Also, I've got to flip these 3 over since we decided to get that archery skill. And that was agility, right? Was agility? Yeah, it's agility, and just a triple check. Yeah, we've got agility as of the Raven. Okay, cool. So we're going to get the octahedron over here, starting a new set of dead enemies toward another skill. We've got a skirmish. I'm going to push my luck. Into the mushroom grove, baby. Let's go. You find yourself standing in a grove of ripe mushrooms. Gain 2 rations. Dude, that's incredible. Let's go. Let's go. I'm also going to eat these rations to discard this card to regain 2 energy. So we're going to go down to 9 encumbrance. We're going to gain back 2 energy. Dude, between the rations and the energy potions, we're getting so much energy back. Let's go. We got a skirmish. I'm going to push my luck into the clearing. Guys, we're getting lucky. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw a plot card. And it is a cloaked figure approaches you. You place your hand on your weapon, fearing a conflict. However, the old man reveals himself as a cleric and makes a gesture of peace. He places his hand on your shoulder and whispers to himself. Gain either health or energy equal to your position on the morality track. We're at 0, so we don't gain any, but we do gain 2 icons toward finding the boss. And guys, we're at 8. We just need 2 more. If we don't get a 1 icon plot card at the end of this level, we're going to the boss at the end of level 2. It's pretty quick. We got an arrow trap here. I don't really want the poison, but I don't want to push my luck either. Let's use 6 cents and see what's the other way. Let's do that. It's an ambush. We're going to go this way. We're going to go for the ambush because we get to ambush the foe. So we're going to add +2 to the health of a fire troll. Oh my god. Holy crap. It says you may avoid this conflict by spending 2 rations. Ooh, I don't think I want to. I think I want to kill him, dude. We can get a lot of gold and treasure from him. We're going to fight him, dude. We get to jump on him because we're sneaking around in the shadows. We're going to go ahead and spend 3 energy to fire at this guy. He doesn't even see us coming, dude. He's picking his teeth with a bone from his last enemy. See if we can get him. Okay, we rolled a 1, so with archery, we get to re-roll 1s. Also, did I roll 6s on that last attack and not re-roll it with the short bow? You know what? I might have. You'll just have to forgive me, guys. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to kill this guy in 1 shot because we need a 6 to kill him, and I have to re-roll 6s. But let's see how much we can do. A 1, we get to re-roll that. A 1, we get to re-roll. Dude, my luck is so crazy. A 5. That is the best thing that we could have rolled. Awesome, because if it was a 6, we would have to re-roll. So we hit him for 11 and put him down to 1, which means we'll be able to just punch him whenever we finish him off. So we stick him. The fire troll swoops around, dude. He's still barely hanging on as the arrow goes through his chest. And he does 3 damage, but we're going to block 2 of it with our scale armor. So he's going to be doing +1 to his damage. And oh my god, he does 6 freaking damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That sucks. Maximum damage. We paid the ultimate price for not one-shotting him. We're going to punch him. We don't have to spend any energy, and we deal 1 damage to take him down. We gain 2 gold, and we get a loot. It is... Let's see how much we're at right now. 1, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. We're good on there. It's a mimic. Come on, man. We've got to fight a stupid mimic. Oh, no. He's got 6 health. He's going to get to attack first, so we're going to hit him for 2 damage with our short bow. He's going to go down to 4. It says you may avoid this conflict by spending 1 ration, but I don't want to spend my rations. I want another enemy in the graveyard. We can get another agility skill if we want. So the mimic's going to attack. He does 3 damage, but we subtract 2, so he's doing +1 to his roll. Please be gentle. He completely misses. That's about as gentle as you can get. I'm going to spend 1. I'm feeling kind of lucky, punk. Okay, we get to re-roll because we got archery. I'm so glad I got that archery skill. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so glad I got it. Best skill I've ever gotten in my life. Isn't it insane, dudes, my luck, how I roll 1s constantly? 2. Okay, fine. He goes down to 2. He's going to retaliate. We're blocking 2 from his 3, so he's doing +1. See what he does here. Oh my god, dude. 6 damage. What is happening, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, we're down to 2. This is disgusting. We're going to spend 1. At least we're definitely going to kill him because we get to reroll 1s. We hit him for 3. He's dead. Guys, this is horrible. Oh, man. This run was going so well, and then it went south really quickly. We get the Mimic. We also get the potion from killing the Fire Troll. It's a Spark Bomb. Was really hoping for a health potion right there. Dudes, we're in a rough spot. We got 3 guys in the graveyard over here. We could get another agility skill. We might want to get dash. Maybe get dodge, actually, because we're getting so low on health if we push into the, or pull the arrow trap. I'm going to get dodge. So we're going to flip over our 3 dead enemies here in the grave, and we're going to get this agility skill, dodge. Gain 1 less poison damage from the arrow trap. Okay, so we're going to add that to our pile of skills over this way. So if we encounter the arrow trap on the first card, we won't gain any poison, and if we push our luck into it, we'll only gain 1 poison instead of 2. Okay, man. We need some luck here. We really need some luck. A merchant. That is actually amazing, guys. So we're down on level 2. He's going to have 2 loot and 1 potion. Let's see what he's got. He's got the lamp, which is amazing. He's got the explorer's map, which is also pretty good. And a potion. Please be a health potion. A spark bomb. Not what we're looking for. Did I increase my encumbrance from that potion? I don't think I did. We should be at 10, right? 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We can hold 2 more. I'm going to buy the lamp for 3. And we're going to get that. So we're going to go up to 11. It says once per dungeon level, you may reveal both dungeon cards and choose one. So it's basically the second half of Sixth Sense. I'm going to sell him the shield. That's going to give us a gold and free up 3 weight. So we're going to go from 11 down to 8. That is a loot, of course. He's going to give us a gold, so we're at 2 gold. I'm going to buy both of his other... Oh, I've only got 2 gold. This costs 2. I think I'm actually going to buy that. I'm going to buy the Explorer's map. It says lose 1 less ration when lost in the labyrinth. So we're going to go ahead and scoop that up. We'll go up to 9 encumbrance. And we'll let him keep the Spark Bomb potion. I think, you know what? Actually, guys, we're getting really low on energy. I'm going to sell him this antidote for 1 gold. And then I'm going to use that gold to buy the Spark Bomb. There we go. Okay, cool. That was, wow, dude, we were wheeling and dealing right there, dude. With the, with the shopkeeper there, with the merchant. That was fun. Okay, cool. So now we're going to move into level 3 of the dungeon by the skin of our teeth, man, with only 2 health remaining. Man, Iron Helm is hard, dude. Iron Helm is a really hard game. But, you know, like most of these, I mean, all of these tabletop games, there's a lot of luck involved. You can make all the right plays and do everything right, but there's still a lot of luck involved, and, you know, that adds a lot of spice to the game. In my opinion, it makes them really fun. I like the randomness. Okay, so we're going to shuffle up. Ready for level 2. We're going to get our 6th sense back. We're going to eat a ration in between levels, which will gain us 1 energy. We've got no poison. We're moving into level 3. And we draw a plot card, and we're probably going to go to the boss, guys. Except that we're not. Oh, man. I'm kind of glad because I want to heal up before we go to the boss. This is good. You are drawn to the sounds of a whimpering animal. You are amazed to find... Oh, here we go. You are amazed to find a very small pig-like creature with a human likeness caught in a snare trap. We can release the pig man, or you can carve him up. Your belly rumbles at the sight of the pig man, and you get to work preparing a fire. Move down 1 on the morality track and gain 3 energy. This is the best plot, dude. Gain 3 energy. Let's go. And we get 1 icon toward finding the boss. We're at 9. We just need 1 more, and we're there, dudes. We just need 1 more, and we're there. Okay, I think we are good to go, man. Yeah, I think we're set up and ready to go into level 3, and this is going to be the last level, whether we make it out alive or not. Here we go, guys. Level 3 with the Dwarf Monk of the Raven. This has been awesome, and this is awesome. You find an open chest that has been looted. A single gold coin remains. We're going to scoop it up, and our race ability says you gain 1 health whenever you resolve the treasure card. So we're going to heal 1 and go up to 3. Whew. Awesome. Our ability, our race ability finally came into play. Let's go again. Here we go, guys. I wanted to heal up more than this, but we're just going to do it. I'm not pushing my luck past this. You know what? We could lamp. Yeah, let's go ahead and lamp. Once per dungeon level, you may reveal both dungeon cards and choose one. Let's just see what's the other way. Oh, man, a campsite that we could heal at. Oh, man. I really want to heal before we go to the boss. Dudes, believe it or not, I'm gonna skip the clearing. Let me know down in the comments below what you would have done. We're going to go to the camp, and I'm going to rest. I'm going to spend a ration to gain 2 health and lose a poison. We don't have poison, but we are going to gain 2 health. Bloop, bloop. I feel okay risking going through the rest of the level here. Hopefully, I don't regret that. Either way, if we would have went to the boss, probably would have died in 1 hit, and the bosses get to attack first. We probably would have died in 1 hit, so I feel like we have to do this. There's a skirmish here. Now it's getting dicey. I'm going to push my luck. Oh my god, that's so lucky. Into the altar. We're going to pray for a blessing, guys. We've got 3 blessing tokens right now. Let's keep going. We got the Mushroom Grove, dude. You've located a grove of young mushrooms. Gain 1 ration. Oh my goodness, guys. That means there's a lot of ambushes and skirmishes coming up. Okay, here we go. Oh, skirmish. No. See, this is what I don't want, guys, because I want to push my luck, but if we push into a skirmish, it's really gnarly. But if we push into... I just spit all the way across the table. If we push into an ambush, I could just 6th sense. I'm going to push my luck. Into a merchant! Oh my god, dude. Level 3's got 2 loot and 2 potion. Let's see what he's got. An elven bow! That's so sick! We can't afford it, but that's so cool. The elven bow does the same thing as the short bow. You deal 2 damage to your foe before taking initial damage, but you don't have to reroll 6s. That's so sick, dude. He's also got another loot. It is the magic ring. And he's got 2 potions. Holy water. Come on, health potion, please. No, everything but a healing potion. Come on, man. Damn it. There's how many cards are left? 5. Man. Let's see how many enemies we've killed. 1 ice, 1 undead, 1 fire, another ice, another fire, another fire. So we're going to end up fighting the fire boss. So, yeah, we're going to want spark bomb potions because they're going to do +5 damage to foes weak versus fire. So we're good there. We actually have the best potions that we could ask for right now. So I'm not worried about the ice shard or the holy water potions. The magic ring is a fantastic loot, but we don't necessarily need it. Oh man, I want that elven bow so bad. Was it the emerald earlier? Yeah, dude, if we had the emerald, man. Oh, dude, if we had the emerald, we could just buy it from him. I could sell the explorer's map and maybe an antidote to buy the magic ring. Because the magic ring is really, really good. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to sell a spark bomb potion and keep the antidote just in case shenanigans happen and we get poisoned. So I'm going to sell 1 spark bomb potion. We're going to get 1 gold. I'm going to sell the explorer's map to him. We're going to get another gold. We've got 3 gold. I'm going to give him the 3 gold and buy the magic ring. And of course, once per dungeon level, you may avoid an ambush. We're going to hang on to that. So these 2 cards right here our Sixth Sense. Like I've said so many times, but it's just so cool. Sixth Sense is freaking crazy. And as much as it pains me, you could keep the Elven Bow, dude, and your 2 potions. Dang it, that would have been so thematically cool to be able to get the Elven Bow. If we live through this adventure, maybe next time. Fingers crossed. So let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 3 is 8. So we're down to 8 encumbrance right now. I wish we could find like a helmet or something too, man. The Iron Helm would be amazing. Okay, let's keep on going. We're past halfway through level 3. There's a skirmish. I am going to use Sixth Sense to see what is the other way. And it's a skirmish. I am so glad that I did that. So, we're going to go ahead and resolve the skirmish. You draw your weapon and are ready for battle. Draw an enemy card and add the dungeon level +2 to their health. So plus 5 to the health of a fungal horror. Oh, man. I hope we live through this, guys. I want to at least reach the boss. I don't think we're going to win this run, but I want to at least reach the boss. That would be cool. He's got 3 attack. He's weak to undead. It says when the fungal horror successfully hits, you gain 1 poison token. Okay, good. I'm glad I kept the antidote. Okay, so he's going to get to attack first. He does 3. We're blocking 2 with our scale armor, and I don't think there's anything we can really do. Oh, we are dealing 2 damage to him with the short bow since he is dealing initial damage, so he goes down to 9. Okay, he's dealing +1 to his roll here, guys. We need to get lucky. No more big damage. Come on, roll doubles. Okay, 2 + 1 is 3. That is more than half of our remaining health. We're down to 2. Also, when he successfully hits, you gain a poison token. So we are at 1 right now. Should I just drink the antidote? Oh, crap, dude. I mean, if he hits us, we're just... Yeah, if he hits us, we're going to die anyway. Even if I drank the antidote to get rid of the poison, if he hits us and does 1 damage, we would be at 1, but then he would also poison us, so we would die. So I may as well just hang on to the antidote. There's really no reason to use it. I'm spending 3 energy. We're going all out, dude. Balls to the freaking wall, guys. And he's weak to undead, yeah, so we can't spark bomb. Plus, we want to save that for the boss, if that's what the boss is going to be. Yeah, because he's undead, and fire trumps undead. Yeah, so, okay, even if they're tied up, undead and fire, we'd still fight the fire boss, so the spark bomb's good. Okay, here we go. We take a shot. We get to re-roll 1s with archery, but we also have to re-roll 6s because of the short bow. We get to re-roll the 1. We need 3 or more. Yes, let's go, guys. We did 10 damage. We needed anything but a freaking 2, and we got it. I didn't even want to say it. I was about to say we need anything but a 2, but you know what would have happened? I didn't even say it. Okay, cool. We took him down. He's got 0 treasure class. What a jerk. He does drop 1 gold, though. So, hey, drop something. And we get him in our discard pile. Okay, well, I don't know if it was worth continuing through the level. Maybe I should have gone to the clearing, but again, I feel like we would have died, but we're right back in the same predicament. And yeah, I feel like it was worth it. So it is what it is. We've got the labyrinth here. Surely your cunning will see you out of this wizard's maze. Discard 1 ration. If you have no rations, lose 3 health. Knowing that there's a lot of skirmishes and ambushes left, I'm just going to do it. We're going to eat a ration as we wander around in the maze. And of course, we just got rid of our explorer's map. Once again, I always get rid of it just a couple turns too late. We've got the arrow trap here, and we're going to go ahead and resolve it because we've got dodge, and we gain 1 less poison damage from the arrow trap. So rather than gaining 1 poison, yeah, it says your curiosity with the ruby-eyed statue comes at a cost. Not this time. We dodge it, and we don't take any poison. Okay, guys. I'm not even going to shuffle up, dudes, because we're going to the boss right here. This is it. We're about to go to the boss. I'm sketched out, dudes. I'm sketched out. We've only got 2 health. We've got 1 poison on us. This sucks. We're going to eat our ration. We're going to gain a much-needed energy. We're going to get back 6 cents. We're going to get back our lamp. Not like it matters. Ziggy is trying to get on my lap. Okay, we ate our ration. We gained that. We've only got 1 poison, so we don't gain any more. We're going to move into level 4, so we're going to end up fighting the boss in this giant cavern. Just don't be a mini-boss, and everything's good. Why do I even speak? Why do I even speak, guys? The Goblin King. You may avoid this conflict by discarding loot and trappings cards with a total combined value of 4 or more. You know what? This is painful to do. But take the lamp for 3. And take the antidote for 1. That's 4. and we're going to hope that one of those blessing tokens removes that poison. We're going to skip this guy. If we skip him, though, we don't get the icon toward finding the boss. So this could be good, and it could be bad. It could be good, and it could be bad. So, yeah, you can just avoid this conflict by discarding it. I don't think you get the 4 icons. I would imagine you don't, because we're completely avoiding that conflict with him. So we're going to discard this. We're going to discard this. And I am going to shuffle this because we're going to level 4. I was not anticipating this, but this could be good. It could be bad because we could potentially find some health. If we find a merchant, we're going to be down on level 4. He's going to have a couple potions, at least two potions. He might even have 3. And chances are high that one of those is going to be a healing potion. But this is sketchy, guys. There's a lot of bad dudes roaming around down here on level 4. We're going to see if we can get it. Okay. Is that it? I think that's it. Here we go, guys. We're going into level 4. Was not prepared for this. We got an ambush. Oh, man. Oh, man. What do we do, guys? What do we do? Do we go for it? We're going to have to spend a lot of energy. We're going to go for it. We're going to catch the foe by surprise. Add the dungeon level. +4 to the health of an assassin. Okay. He's got 8 health. It says if resolving an ambush card that was drawn as the second card, the assassin gets to inflict initial damage twice. Okay, fortunately that's not happening because we're attacking him first. He is weak to fire. I'm going to use... Oh man, this is sketch, guys. Do I want to... You know what? I'm going to spark bomb him. I'm just going to spark bomb him, dudes. We get to roll 2 dice and we're doing +5 damage to him since he's weak to fire. Let's see what we get. Okay, we got 10 + 5 is 15. He is completely set ablaze. The potion explodes. He gets engulfed in flames. He's got a treasure class of 1, and he gives us 1 gold. Let's see what loot we get here. Also, what are we down to encumbrance-wise? 1, 2... We're at 5, dudes. Wow. Okay, we're all the way down to 5. Let's see what we get. He drops a Grave Stomper. This is a one-handed weapon, a primary hand weapon. When fighting an undead enemy and you roll doubles, add 4 to the sum of your attack. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just hang on to that in our inventory. And we'll go up to 7 encumbrance. And that's it. We're also going to get him in our graveyard. And we've only got 2 in the grave. We need 1 more if we want to get an agility skill. Okay, let's keep on going, guys. Down into level 4. Deeper we go. A skirmish. I'm going to Sixth Sense and see what's the other way. A merchant. Let's go, guys. Heck yes. On level 4, 3 loot and 2 potions. What does he got for us? Greedy's Wayhander. Not worried about it. Cinderblade. That is so sick. We're not going to be able to afford it. And a Warhammer. Dude, this guy is a weaponsmith. My goodness. And 2 potions. Come on. Ice Shard and... Yes! Let's freaking go, guys. Let's go. That's all I wanted. We'll give him a gold for the healing potion. We're going to drink it immediately and gain 4 health back. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We're at 6. Effectively at 5 because we got a poison. I think I'm also going to buy this Ice Shard potion so that we have an extra attack since we're running kind of low-ish on energy. And as much as I would like to get the Cinderblade, I can't afford it. No, I can't afford it. I am going to sell him the Grave Stomper, though, to get rid of some of this encumbrance. So we'll sell him the Grave Stomper for 1 gold. Like so. Selling a lot of weapons this game. So 1, 2, 3, 6. So we're down to 6 now. And then we'll let him keep... his assortment of weapons, his cache of weapons there. Okay, let's keep on going, guys. Deeper down. We got an arrow trap. We're going to resolve it because we can dodge it and take no poison from that. We'll go deeper. We're just trying to get through this level as fast as possible. We got a labyrinth and we've got no rations. Oh no, we've got no rations. We need to push into the Mushroom Grove. Oh man, an ambush. Good thing I've got the magic ring. Once per dungeon level, you may avoid an ambush. Okay, I'm glad I bought that earlier from that merchant. Let's keep on going. We got a skirmish. We've got to find the Mushroom Grove. I'm pushing my luck. Into the clearing. Okay, well, this is going to be it, guys. Anything can happen in a clearing. Draw a plot card. We don't need food anymore, so this is actually good. Loud squealing echoes off the cavern walls in the clearing. You see a small pig-like man being cornered by a large gray serpent. We can defend the pigman or keep moving on. You decide to leave the swine to defend itself as you creep away into the next passage and hear a loud scream followed by silence. Move down 1 on the morality track, down to -2, and we gain 2 icons. We have done it, guys. We have reached 10. We're going to the boss. We're going to the boss. We did get a little bit of health back, so that's amazing. We might even get some more with our blessing tokens. Let's go. Okay, we're going to put these back like so. Okay, we're going down to the boss, guys. We don't have to worry about food. We're good there. Let's see how many enemies of each type we have. So we've got one fire, one undead. We've got an ice. I got to remember that these two were face up and the rest were face down. We've got another undead, another fire, another ice, another fire, another fire. So 4 fires. So as anticipated, we're going to the fire boss, which is a little bit of a shame because now we have an ice shard potion, but it is what it is. So that is the Naga boss. We're going to go ahead and put these back over here. Let's go ahead and flip our blessing tokens before we forget. Let's see what we get here. Remove all poison. Amazing. Gain an energy. Amazing. Come on, give me health. 2 health. Let's go, dude. Heal 2. No way. Let's go, dudes. Amazing. Okay, we stand at least a fighting chance now against the Naga. Let's go ahead and grab it out of the deck. So as you can see, it's the fire boss, the Naga. Cool. Okay, it's going to have 21 health. Not cool. So we'll put a 12 and a 9, like so. It's got 3 attack, 2 treasure class, weak to fire. Whenever you are hit by the Naga, you gain 2 poison tokens. Oof. Brutal, dudes. That is freaking brutal. The Naga is going to get to attack first, so we're going to deal 2 damage to it with our short bow, knocking it down to 19 right out of the gate. And I believe that is it. Dodge is only for the arrow trap, right? It's not all poison. Gain 1 less poison damage from from the arrow trap. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to be blocking 2 damage with our scale armor, so the Naga is going to do +1 to its roll here. Let's see what happens. Here we go, guys. The final boss fight with the Dwarf Monk of the Raven versus the Naga. It rolls doubles and misses. Let's freaking go, guys. We're going to spend 3 energy. We're going all out. The dwarf tumbles out of the way, pulls back the short bow, notches an arrow, and, ooh, we get to roll all 3. And am I missing anything here? We get to re-roll 1s with archery, and we got to re-roll 6s because of the short bow. Okay, here we go. We get to re-roll this 1 and the 6. That 5 is good. I like that. Oh my god, dude. 15 damage? Holy crap. We put it down to 4. From 19 down to 4. What a massive attack, dudes. Oh, baby. That was good. That was really good. Okay, I'm feeling good about this right now, guys. The Naga is writhing in pain with an arrow sticking out of its throat. It's going to retaliate. It's going to get +1 to its attack, 3 minus the 2 from our scale armor. Scale armor is so good, dude, that it blocks initial and counter strikes. +1 to its damage. It rolls doubles and misses again. The dwarf tumbles out of the way, dude. We are playing Dark Souls right now. We're playing Path of Exile 2. Dude, what do we do? Do we just go all out, guys? Do we just go all out and spend all 3? Yeah, we're spending all 3. This is it, dudes. This is it. We're going to roll. We got to re-roll 1s and 6s. 10 damage. Boom, dude. The dwarf takes a shot and hits the Naga boss right between the eyes. Falls down to the ground with a giant thud. Smoke goes up into the air. And the Dwarf Monk of the Raven still remains when the dust settles. Let's go, guys. We took down the Naga. It's got a treasure class of 2, so we're going to get a loot. It is a field guide. Gain an additional ration whenever you enter the Mushroom Grove. Don't mind if I do. We're going to go up to 7 encumbrance. Let's see. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And we get a potion. A health potion would be great. An energy potion. We'll take it, guys. An energy potion. We'll go up to 8. One of these last 2 cards must be the other health potion, I guess. There it is, guys. Then we get the Naga in our graveyard. That is incredible. We could, if we wanted to, get another skill. We could get an agility skill here before we end the playthrough. Should we get dash? I kind of feel like we should. Once per dungeon level, you may spend energy to avoid any dungeon card. Roll to see how much energy you spent. Dude, that's actually insane. We're going to get dash. So we're going to flip these 3. And we're going to end the playthrough by getting another skill in the form of dash. And there we go, guys. We've defeated the first adventure in Iron Helm with the Dwarf Monk of the Raven, which means we get to go on to a level 2 adventure. That is so exciting, guys. So we're going to do a level 2 adventure next time, and we're going to have new enemies, new loot that you can only find at that special location. There's going to be new unique plot cards. It's going to be awesome, guys. It is going to be so cool. So there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I'm super stoked. We got a win. Always feels good because it's such a tough game, and it's so cool to be able to go on to one of the other adventures. because there's so much other content in Iron Helm to explore and experience. So that's going to be so cool. So hey guys, if you liked the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up like button, click the red subscribe button, and click the bell so you can stay notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'll have more Iron Helm, the second installment of the Dwarf Monk of the Raven, coming very soon in the next couple days. So be on the lookout for that. And until then, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.